This was the result of his previous chewing, his own destitution, the need for bread to eat, the dressing of her now, the fight for money, and the fight against it. All are offered. What is the experience of a poor egg that is unwritten to an additional nutritious past? The answer is a small, transparent one, and he would have been a holiday, but half a month without saying. Approach A not to go, it is only difficult, and even women friends have left him with little money and come to a decisive job. After all, not to find you men and boys who have come to give their money. However, with old words, the eastern river of the 3 decades, the end of the 3rd decade, the old age of the river is poor, and he will soon rise. All human beings are born. On the road to home, he was hit by the money that he now had in a medicinal factory, where he was seen. Sisters have lost their land and are then given new drugs. He said that it was a form in which the brain could be developed over time. 1% of the potential of the body to be realized is also the idea of instantaneous transformation into talent. Despite his half-confidence, he still has nothing to do for himself. Failure to attend school has resulted in the annexation of sex. As a result of the events of God, when returning to the home, the female landlords verbally abused the Thorny of the house to receive the rent. Behind, but now in particular, calm has become clear. He saw the chores of female landlords. He was seen only in the form of balloons, instantaneous. It would be interesting to see the legal literature 12 years ago, and the contents of the circumstances are all floating in the mind. He then relaxed. Female landlords all are overwhelmed. He then began to fly at speed. Her Minset question, from 10,000 to 10,000 words. A small statement was completed only overnight, but it was too fast. Second day sobering, he discovered that he had been beaten back to his originals, that his bags were not available for half a pour, and that he was not in a position to do so. Yes. As a result, she has just entered her house, where she found that she was shattered. He was busy guilty of the perpetrators, who were certainly the ones who had come to find a panacea. There was no embarrassment, and it would be the annihilation of homicide. He was then forced to find a room, and he was found to be in a very high order. He then opened walls.